Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Any promotion clubs to stay up?
Forest.
Yeah, I think Forest. Stay up.
Why?
They're my team. Well, their moves in the summer window have been very impressive. They're acting like a club that want to be a Premier League football club for a while. So
Forest, I think I don't know if Peter, unless you're from like the Midlands, Forest are a massive club.
Huge.
Oh yeah.
Right,
And when
I'm
they're
Leicester. So
Two-time Champions League, European Cup
when the
winners.
City ground's full,
back to back.
it makes a massive difference. That does, because you'll notice teams like, do you remember when Stoke first come up and it was, oh my god, the noise of Stoke, like the novelty wears off. Teams like Fulham and Bournemouth, the novelty's worn off. It's the same for Albion when we come up. It's not like I don't know what the word is, but it's not going to be rocking every game.
Yeah.
The City ground is going to be rocking every.
So it's like Leeds when they came up
Yeah,
for
exactly.
ages.
They haven't had Premier League for that long. They're such a massive club.
Yeah.
I think that in itself is going to be massive. Steve Cooper's done an unbelievable job. They've
so
made
good.
great signings. Like Jesse Lingard's arguably top 10 Premier League player, isn't he?
Yeah,
And he's going to be starting for them every week.
Yeah.
Not Jed Spencer. He's who they got rid of. Who's the one they've signed at the back? I don't know why I'm asking you, Per, like you're going to know.
we've got a few of them here. So are there, you mean?
Can we get an earpiece, Elliot? Can I actually get an earpiece?
And Nico Williams from Liverpool.
Yes, that's it, Nico
Yeah.
Williams. He's like 20 mil as well. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's a great signing.
That's Liverpool quality. So
I think
But they haven't just signed Neco Williams. They've actually signed a few more players, you know. Off the top of my head, I
you
think...
could have just looked at the list.
Off the top of my head, they got obviously Dean Henderson
oh shit, I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about Dean
in
Henderson.
goal. Obviously, Owiniyi,
Amonai.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
he is. Obviously, Neco Williams. Niakate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know him from FIFA.
That guy.
Biancone.
That guy as well, yeah.
Omar Richards.
From Bayern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Lewis O'Brien.
Huddersfield.
They've actually signed loads
Yeah,
of players then.
they've got
Harry
they've got
Toffolo.
Toffolo
I actually know
and-
Harry Toffolo. They spent 70 million transfer fees.
Yeah, they've got Toffolo and Lewis O'Brien from Huddersfield. So
Yeah.
basically, they managed to keep them in the Championship, and then we're taking your two best players. Thanks very much.
But that's also, yeah.
Well, I think they've
Actually, to
probably
be fair,
seen-
Huddersfield won't argue Toffolo's their best.
Forest are looking at it like Bournemouth are down, obviously. Fulham will probably go down. I don't know. Fulham are a weird one. I was impressed with them last season, but they do it every year.
Yeah.
Yo.
I think that Leeds are in trouble. They've lost their two best players. Southampton are just a bit of a... I think Forest have probably seen this is a chance for us here where we could probably stay up.
Stay up and actually build
Well,
something in the Premier.
they are making moves like they think they're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
stay up. Like these are active players that
Yeah.
are, from top half clubs. Dean Henderson, Neco Williams.
I
Dean
forgot
Henderson's
about
a quality-
Henderson. That's a
quality
great
That's
signing.
a quality
But
goalkeeper.
their keeper Samba was. Is it Samba Bamba?
No, it's the centre half, and it's Sol Bamba.
No, not. It must be Samba. Then.
I know you're on about. He
Their
saved the penalties
goalie.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good for them last year.
Ridiculous, but just managed to sign a Man United.
Forest were one of the most impressive teams I've seen against the Albion last year.
Well, they
when
beat
Cooper-
you,
didn't
they
they?
have a famous history of just knocking us out of cups.
Bloody
Oh,
FA,
yeah.
FA Cup. We were there
Yeah,
for one of them.
but that was But they just keep
Oh,
doing
you
it.
went down to the City ground,
I took a penalty on it.
did you?
That was
fucked it.
about 5 years ago, but they've done it twice in now.
It's a quality
Over
ground. I
time.
remember going there.
I
It
like
was-
the City ground.
Yeah, it
It's
was really,
good,
really
man.
cool.
Yeah.
So
Right by the river as well.
Forest to stay up. Obviously, you touched on Bournemouth being pretty much.
They'll go.
They made 2 free signings.
They're gone.
But what I don't get why, when you got to get promoted to the Premier League, you get a shit ton of money.
Yeah, you do, but Bournemouth spent quite a bit of money last year,
So they're paying off their debts.
and I think they've got a young squad. Bournemouth, Parker's obviously in charge. They weren't that. I don't know how they got second last year. I weren't impressed with them at all. Forest should have pipped them really, but they're gone. They've got no. I will never make a video ever again in my life if Bournemouth stay up. I promise you. They are so pony.
Get it on TikTok.
They've got like 8,000 fans.
It's tiny.
It's in one of my best mates is a Bournemouth fan as well. So I hope you're watching this. They are the most stupid club ever. It's just full of families. There's no like the atmosphere
families.
is terrible. It's oh god, I hate Bournemouth. They're just such a stupid club.
I went to uni there, though. That's quite cool.
Oh, you just I didn't. Oh no.
I went to uni for a year.
Oh, right, and then you became
Great beach.
YouTube sensation.
Great beach.
Great beach.
Shout out Fire Station.
No, we played them first game last year, and I stayed over with my mate, and it's one of the worst nights out I've ever had in my life.
That's it.
it's just full of weirdos, man. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's full of uni students.
No, but it's like weirdos, like full of people like braids in their hair and stuff.
You got to go to
Yeah, I can't quite do
Revs
that,
was
so.
all right. No, Revs was all right.
Revs and Halo.
There's like 3 bars.
There's toast.
Toast.
It's cool concept. You go get drinks, but also get given toast.
Wow.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that sounds like my kind of place.
be
Toast,
fair, that keeps
toast
you-
with butter.
Yeah. It keeps you.
Look, well, they
Keeps your
signed.
stomach line.
They
doesn't it?
signed Ryan Fredericks and Fredericks
He's Dutch. He's the Dutch guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Ryan Fredericks
right, man.
and Joe Rodwell from Blackburn.
Yeah, they're down.
And actually, you know what? Fulham have only made 2 signings as well.
Yeah,
Three,
but they had a
three.
Premier League squad. They didn't really lose anyone when they went down, did they?
Yeah.
Not
Who's
really.
that centre mid they've got? I always get his name
Paulinho
wrong.
or Anders Pereira from United.
Pereira
Is a
from
good
United.
signing.
Yeah,
Well,
he's very good.
But
He's
but-
been doing bits with Mitrovic so far in
Is
pre-season.
it, have they still got Anguissa? Have I made that up?
No, Anguissa is gone.
Sure.
Yeah, I
That's
think
like
he was at
That's like
Napoli,
FIFA
wasn't he?
21, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure he went for Napoli.
I do know my football, by the way.
But they signed Solomon, which was the first.
What, the striker?
What?
I know, but they've
Son-
lost
No, no.
Carvalho, haven't they?
No, I'm from Shakhtar.
Used to play for Everton.
No, that's Solomon Rondon. They've
Albion
signed,
legend,
yeah, he is. They've signed Solomon, which is the first player to be enacted the FIFA war rule for Ukraine.
What the?
Yeah, so
does that
he's
mean?
the first player to come from a Ukrainian league to be transferred out, which is there's a war rule to do with the Ukrainian war. It's been
What
put
is the
in by,
rule?
well, imagine like
He has
three-
to fight with helmet and gun. I think he has to play with a helmet and
line
gun.
in the Prem.
Goes
I
in.
don't actually know the specifics, but I saw it on Twitter this morning. He's
Can-
the first person to come out of Ukraine since the transfer window.
So do they have
pretty
like an
mental.
extended transfer window?
Well, I don't know. I'm
Because
obviously he's like in the middle of the war, isn't he?
Football is returning to Ukraine,
Yeah.
and they use no. I don't think they're allowed. They are allowed fans in, but the stadiums are also going to be
Bunkers.
underground bunkers. Yeah, like war rooms. Shakhtar had a lot of their players' contracts torn up. They are planning to sue FIFA for 50 million quid.
Jesus. But yeah, Fulham have signed him as well. He's not on the show.
I think they've got bigger things to worry about, haven't they, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let some players go to Fulham, honestly.
He's transferred to Fulham and then just get relegated.
Oh, that would be painful.
What a bad
At least
year.
it's a nice part of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fulham. Yeah, it's beautiful, actually.
It's all right, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And the new stands should
they
be
got new
ready, I think.
Well, it's been being built for the last 10 years, I,
was gonna
swear.
say, yeah.
Every time I
They
went
needed
by,
Premier
in
League money,
lockdown,
mate.
in lockdown, I'd cycle on that path bit and I'd be like, yeah, it's still getting built.
Oh, do you live right by there, do you?
2 years ago.
Oh. They do the best hot dogs in the world as well, Craven Cottage.
Really?
Do they?
But again, pathetic ground, pathetic fans, pathetic club.
How many grounds have you
Sick
been
of
to
them.
from the?
In the 92, well,
Yeah.
the thing is, when I was growing up, a lot of the 92 are now like in
Oh,
Conference
yeah.
North and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd say,
yeah.
like, I've probably done like 60, 70 grounds.
It's impressive.